never grow up. Always move on and knowing this. Don't give up.
So I assume you know why you're here. My name's Detective Noizuli. I've been assigned to this case. I'm also a doctor and teacher in criminal psychology. I can help you if you help me. We have intelligence that suggests that if you leave here, you could be in danger, so we haven't much time. Your people are working around the clock to get you out of here.
Because I'm innocent.
Everyone says that. Many a man and woman who sat in that same chair said the same thing.
Have they? Chair feels very snug, thank you. Cheers for letting me know.
I'm glad you've got a sense of humour about this. Whether that'll do you much good, I'm not so sure.
So you're trying to be my friend?
I want the truth. That's what we're here to find out. Right. Who is DIGIHIRO?
Let me give you a hand here. The right question is, what is DIGIHIRO, not who?
What is DIGIHIRO?
So you're asking me seriously?
Yeah. What is DIGIHIRO? This fearsome force. Against what?
Okay, well, let's play this game for a while then. The catchline that I'm working on is that DIGIHIRO is a fight against depression. Heroes in a digital world of apathy. You've got nothing to be afraid of, Detective.
That's poetic. Admirable. Looks like you've only got 10 members, though. This movement is a bit on the small side.
Members? Don't know about that, but I do know it only takes 10 people to start a movement.
Why were they the only people to turn up? Coincidence?
Well, that's obvious. They're the only ones that cared. Who it spoke to. Reached out to, even.
So you want to start a movement that attracts only dangerous people? Did you not expect something like this was going to happen?
No, not really. And who are you to say these people are dangerous?
Because they're wanted by authorities. Each of those people who turned up at that event are on a wanted list. My list. Their list. His list. Do you understand?
His list? You do look like you work for the man.
Wow. Do you not realise the gravity of the charges against you and how serious this is?
I've done nothing wrong. All I want to do is get people to care about real things. Care enough to end their depression.
With a silent disco.
Music changes moods. You're short-sighted. It wasn't just a silent disco either. It was a chance to bring people together.
Look at Eli Olive here. You say your members are not dangerous and there isn't a bigger, sinister plan in place. But Eli escaped a mental home a few months ago after attacking a nurse.
Yeah, I remember him. Seemed really nice. Going around, shaking everyone's hand. Really genuinely friendly.
He was committed to a mental home?
So, am I supposed to feel a certain way towards him because authorities committed him? I don't care. I can only tell you that he was a gentleman and perhaps you've misunderstood him like you're misunderstanding me now.
I knew a girl like you once. She wanted to change the world, stop people from feeling sad, make them care about her wacky ideas and creations. It's lovely, but it's a bit far-fetched and pretentious.
I know you're only saying this to wind me up, as if it would let slip something you think I know. No, I know nothing. Nothing more than you. I just see the world differently.
Bullshit. I'll have you convicted. You're keeping dangerous people somewhere in Bedford Falls to commit an act of terror, and I'm gonna crack your code.
You're crazy. What kind of detective are you playing? Code?
You've heard of the Zen 10. The people who came to DIGIHIRO are the Zen 10, who were all given pieces of a poem by you. Each person had a different poem on their phone. Why?
It was an invite. I sent these invites to thousands of people. They scan it when they enter the venue. And sorry, I've got to say this, do you even know what Zen means? The fact that you and your boys at the station are calling these poor people the Zen 10 shows your ignorance and contradictions. If you looked up the word Zen, you'd find out it's a thing of meditation, enlightenment, peace, not something for dangerous or threatening people.
Come on. It's a nickname, a buzzword, so you remember them. I suggest you get over the small stuff fast, or we could well be here all day. We won't get anywhere. Now, read the poem. Tell me what it means. Why has it got significance for Eli? You can solve this. Let me prove your innocence.
1 minute you want to convict me, and then prove my innocence. Make up your mind. I'm not like you. I can't fall for misguided illusions of support or punishment. So I told you, this is DIGIHIRO. Music changes moods, and I believe that meant something powerful to Mr. Olive.
Powerful enough to come to this event. If this is about music, then let's follow the music. What was Eli listening to? Get the tracks playing back for me, please. And you, tell me, play by play, what Eli Olive was doing, or you're never getting out of here. You will tell me. Be under no illusions. You're going to give me what I want. A war against terror and threat doesn't give privileges, phone calls, lawyers, or even rights. So speak the truth. That's the fundamental difference between you walking out of here and you being carried out of here.
You may be right about some of that, detective. However, you challenged my values. So this is a battle. You have me handcuffed. I can't escape. So it appears that you hold the cards. It's also clear that you don't know what I know. You do need me. So, before I begin, I have to ask, are you ready?
Begin.
This way, right? I mean, what other way is it? Life, money, hate, trust, love, faith, addiction, pain, wisdom, represented in the space of a day. Why not? Why not?
I wanna live for as long as I exist for. Give a little of my soul, but I'ma get more. I wanna live for as long as I exist for. With a little bit of luck, I'll never hit the floor. We wanna live for as long as we exist for. Give a little of our souls and we'll get more. We wanna live for as long as we exist for. And with a little bit of luck, we'll never hit the floor.
See what we see, feel how we feel. Live in the music is real. Come and take a walk with me. Come and take a walk with me. See what we see, feel how we feel. Live in the music is real. Come and take a walk with me. Come and take a walk with me. Life, money, hate, trust, love, faith, addiction, pain, wisdom, represented in the space of a day. Why not? Life, money, hate, trust,
ambition too low. To live my life is still my own. My ambition too high, my ambition too low. To live my life is still, to live my life is still my own.
Hate, trust, love, faith, addiction, pain, wisdom. Represented in the space of a day. Life, hate, trust, love, faith, addiction, pain, wisdom. Represented in the space of a day.
We're supposed to be
We're supposed to be. 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 We're supposed to be.
Life's trapped in a state of the mind. It's like the rain, they'll fall over you.
We're supposed to be.
Life's trapped in a state of the mind. It's like the rain, they'll fall over you. The life's trapped in a state of the mind. But like the rain, they'll fall over you.
To live is about moods. When moods swing, music changes moods. So your ambition in this journey is a choice to build something special, to climb the ladder of success, if that's your choice, to live. The life. Being at peace is another perspective. Let life choose you and be satisfied with the gift you've been given. A beautifully twisted struggle, because you're only given one, right? One choice, one life. So you gave Eli a choice, did you? A choice to break the law, a choice to die. You sent this to Eli. Then at the event, he texts you saying, I'm in. You reply, the journey starts here.
It was an automated message to anyone who signs up to DIGIHIRO events. You think life is black and white. There's so many choices you haven't even considered. World's grey, detective.
It's all life and death to me. We can check the automated message back as well. Somebody look into that for me, please. However, that doesn't explain why when we picked you up relatively early in the night, lights off, shutters down, you're sitting by yourself. Everybody left the event by their own accord.
I closed the bar early. The night wasn't the success that I hoped it would be, and as you've pointed out, only 10 attended.
Eamon White. What do you know about him?
Can take it with you when you die. True effort for crossing the line. So free. They don't know what to talk about it. Don't lie to yourself. So many people talk around it. You allowed it, maybe. So if you ever talk about it, try to find that true wealth. We're all equal when you found it, but you doubt it, maybe. Deciding your mind in your eyes. It's priceless. You're writing in your mind. Deciding your mind in your eyes. Find that truth. It's priceless. You're right.
You seem to know all the answers. Why don't you tell me what I know?
Former bank manager. Wanted for fraud, money laundering, was caught, skipped bail, last spotted at DIGIHIRO.
A reformed alcoholic. Does numerous talks in local community about the dangers of money and alcoholism. Looking for a way to help others again. A man whose resolve is far stronger than the charges you've just listed.
So Eamon's coming to DIGIHIRO for redemption, is he?
find true value. Heart of gold, mind like a diamond.
What are you offering him in return? Safe passage somewhere away from prison?
I don't have the power to do that.
Then why come to DIGIHIRO?
I don't know, to think.
In a foreign country, send a message from me. It's more than money, and it feels like home. In a foreign country, send a message from me. It's more than money. I wanna touch your mind and rewind time.
I don't know what to tell you.
The truth. Okay. Let's run Eamon's tracks back on the night. See if we can get Miss Godwin's head out of the clouds and back into the real world. What makes the world go round, people? No illusions.
And it feels like home in a foreign country. Send a message from me. It's more than money. And it feels like home in a foreign country. Send a message from me. It's more than money. No ice on wrist, but heart is golden. Talk is cheap, food, truth is spoken. Message deep and story bold. Shallow people, soul is sold. The walls to read, no promise broken. Vision bleak, but wealth is hoping. Challenge steep, but we won't fold. Found your feet, keep on your toes. Ice on wrist, but heart is golden. Talk is cheap, though truth is spoken. Message deep and story bold. Shallow people, soul is sold. The walls to read, no promise broken. Vision deep, but wealth is hoping. Challenge deep, but we won't fold. Found your feet, keep on your toes. In a foreign country, send a message from me. It's more than money. For crossing your mind to be so free.
Shit. Why is every letter of a Zen 10 member in the title of these poems? We'll come back to Eamon. The whole money addiction connection's fascinating. First things first. Katie Hope Drummett. Heard of the Drummett family?
Of course I have.
Nice people?
Rhetorical question?
Funny if I actually cared about a sense of humour in a suspect, that is. So, what, you're gonna tell me that a Drummett is a misunderstood angel too? A unique flower waiting to blossom by herself.
Life just a fool. Life just a fool. Resurrected the booth for the game. I feel the pains and goddamn shame. I hate fame, cause fame's to blame. Now music ain't the same. The tunes can change me. The truth fools and lame. Super ignorant, phased by the notions of game. By psycho-emotional slaves. Living in apathy, poor wage. I feel rage.
Nobody could call Katie an angel. You can't choose your family. Perhaps she is waiting for a chance to blossom. And who are we to stop her?
You're unbelievable. This is Katie Hope here, scum of the earth. Don't you hate the Drummets?
I don't know the Drummets. And everybody, including Katie, deserves the chance to be their own person away from their environment.
You'll look for angels in all the wrong places.
Resurrect and get the maximum effect. Go back in time before we have the internet. Simple life living, making ready for the love and nothing dollar. We never roll with the fashion. No, I'm not time for any puzzle and plan. Talent time we play, I'm not foolish like many of the rest. I no feel no emotion in this present day-to-day musical, credible, wax lyrical. My face would never fit, even if we touch, skipping and this inside the upper business. Clap on the hand if you feel like a room without a roof. Lack of interest, I bought them decorate cribs. I ain't never got a cut from me crossing and because a whole tenement yard. I and I remain happy with the liquor when we had nothing more, nothing less. I'm in some jabless, pretty flow with finesse. Get what you deserve, happy rise to the challenge. Blessings given when you listen to the words. Resurrected principles that bring about feeling. These dreams of hope never go with your status. Bringing haters, some will ask for favors. Watch the traitors, see you later. Dreams kill hate, so I stick with the crates.
Now, you know Katie must have been up to something. Read the poem.
I've told you it's a coincidence. I would have hoped she came to the venue to get away, and with her mother and family, who could blame her? No one caused any trouble last night. You're searching for things that aren't there.
Wrong. It's obvious. This must be Katie's doing. Getting a group of misfits with nothing to lose to take over the family business. It's a brilliant ploy, really.
Didn't get that vibe last night, to be honest.
You're not being straight with me, and it's a dangerous game you're playing. I thought you were smart, Tia. It obviously seems I've overestimated your intelligence. Now, go over Katie's tracks again. Let's get to the bottom of this.
Maybe they want you to fall. Maybe they want you to fly. And you're just living your life. And that's the way your life. Some people make you feel small because your dreams are too high. At least it's making you try. And that's the way. Standing 100 foot tall, fingers are touching the sky, creating dreams in my tries. And that's the way. Some people want you to fall, some people want you to fly, some scared of saying goodbye. Depends the way your eyes want to see. Like a lonely say there. If I could only say it, baby. If I could only
searching for inspiration, it reminds me of the story of the blue flower, the one individual in the field of 1,000 daffodils, unique, beautiful, never scared to grow. No matter how small and different it was, it stood proud, reaching for the sun, never wavering, no matter the weather. When others withered and died, it paid no mind. Bloom, blossoming, with no aspirations to be as large or as strong as the others. Instead concentrating on his own time, energy, on his own growth. No matter how many daffodils grew and died, there remained the one, strong, beautiful, unique, blue sacrifice. Fight for your dreams. Be one, be you, always. As we never truly, ever are lost. Merely stumbling to get closer to that light that evades all of us. This poem is dedicated to my man Dave McMillan. Rest in power, the bass god. To the light that evades us all.
Where are my lawyers? How long do I have to stay here?
As long as it takes.
As long as it takes? For what? I've answered all of your questions. How about you answer some of mine?
You don't get to ask the questions. What do you think this is? What do you think this is?
Who do you work for?
That's a silly question.
Is it? This whole thing isn't right. You put a bag over my head. There's a weird flip chart with bullshit phrases all over it. Case investigation files in front of me. I've seen nobody but you. Obviously you work for the man.
I work to protect the innocent.
What does that even mean? Is it an anti-terror unit?
That's classified.
If it is an anti-terror unit, then what exactly has dIGIHIRO done so wrong to call you boys in? I mean, I don't even know if you're the good guys. How can I trust you?
What does good mean to you, Tia?
Good means protecting people's right to freedom. Freedom to choose their path in life. You were wrong about Eli and Eamon, especially about Katie. If it weren't for my event, she could have started a drum at Turf War. We helped. So I asked Detective, how is that a threat?
Okay, good to me means protecting what we have. Any threat to what we've worked for as a nation has to be stopped, however small that might seem to you at this point in time. Sue Torn. Recognise her? Of course you do. Illegal immigrant, former French national, travelled here with her Haitian husband on a flight to Paris from Haiti. An issue with the flight meant they landed in Heathrow instead. Her husband never left the airport. He's with our people now, a threat. What do you know about her?
From the brief conversation I had with her, she just wanted to get back to her family in Paris. She wanted her husband there too, but your people put a stop to that for whatever reason.
For whatever reason? Why did they leave their home? Why did Sue carry on without her husband? Making a stop at your event must have something to do with it.
I don't know why she had to get back to her family. Maybe she came to the event to refuel a bit of courage to carry on.
Maybe, but there's more to it than that. Let's get back to that fateful night. Let's work it out.
No doubt, trusting given in the world that we're living on's unforgiving. I know the road never showed all the potholes, faults, but the truth be told, my eyes closed and the truth exposed. Can't really complain when the pain unfolds. Nothing in the world will remain so bold in your mind and your heart to be starting to flow. Honest to God, sometimes wishing well dry, got bottle or not. Time to think of the plots, put a lot of conscious girls, confident shot. So where to start, drop down the foundation, retain we got blocked in hesitation, your mind in shock. Whole nation, if you're patient, give it time to go top. Don't doubt yourself and bail, cause you ain't got shit to prove. And still be proud of yourself, you fail, cause you ain't got shit to lose. Pressure heat is hot as hell, for beating up like a fool. Get to your feet about yourself, cause we trust the fire in you. Never give up, we trust 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 in you.
Never give up, we trust in you. Never give up, we trust in you. Never give up, we trust in you. Never give up, we trust in you. Never give up, we trust in you. Never give up, we trust in you. Never give up, we trust in you. Never give up, we trust in you. Never give up, we trust in you. Never give up, we trust in you. Never give up, we trust in you.
Trust the currency. More precious than gold. If life's a game, never gonna fold. No room for cowardice. Heroes play a role, some extra cold. And the villain comes through and hurts your soul. This avenue hearing is built on trust. We'll be 10 years deep, and it's all on us. No good relationship is built on lust. We burn many bridges and betray the trust. These games we play without thoughts or feelings take more lives than drug dealers. We the people gotta learn from our mistakes. Stop trusting the fake. Mental migrate to a better place where we can trust more. Stop betraying each other. Forevermore, forevermore, forevermore.
It's like you've been in this road forever. Felt alone through the stormy weather. Please believe that it's gonna be better. When our team will make it through. There's nothing else that your pain can do. It can just repeat and that's nothing new. Open up your eyes and the skies are blue. If nothing else, no one trust in you.
and a destination to the sun. You know, to become one. Trust takes a decade to build, second to lose, depending on the path that you choose. I believe freedom and free. Everybody's dated if you listen to me. Maybe it's time to achieve, better believe. Love is the key for real, but it's only part of the formula. One day it'll dawn in ya. If you don't help another man rise, no other way to survive. Trust is a shield, use it on the battlefield. I wanna make my son's dreams real. You can't fight how you feel, and you can't buy trust. It's something you feel. I heard faith kills fires. Never trust no liar. Strong like Samson, but I'm wary of Delilah. Yo, my heart's pure, free of desire. I wanna make one thing clear, and live life without fear. Being positive, so necessary. Spreading love, so necessary. When I'm gone, will you remember me? Before I end up in the cemetery. Trust is an animal. Truth is a cannibal.
Live this in you are. Stay wealthy with you are. People hating on you are. We trusted in you. Our love missing you are. This faith is in you are. Addicted in you are. We trusted in you. The pain is in you are. Wisdom is true are. Peace before you die. Trust is in you.
Damn, we're so close.
Your pointless word game.
It's an anagram, so it's more like countdown. Shit. Anyway, what was in Souton's rucksack?
I honestly don't know. It didn't blow up if that's what you're thinking.
Obviously. You'd be dead, and I don't converse with corpses. Doesn't mean it wasn't what I thought it was.
Doesn't mean it was either.
Ooh, we are the classic yin and yang today, aren't we?
Sake, do you have to be so structured, regimental? Why don't you try something different? Who knows? If you try something different, like act more open, free, might give you different answers.
But that was my different answer, Tia. Perseverance, a skill lacking in the youth today. Now, Avery Levington, a bad boy. Do you like a bad boy?
Not really.
But you do. This British American's particularly spiky, just out of prison. Forgot to catch up with his parole officer. Naughty boy.
Must have things on his mind.
You maybe.
Are we in school? No. So he's got problems. The reason he went to prison from what I remember, but seemed genuinely reformed from what I could tell.
Assault, battery, was actually charged for attempted murder, but the charges were dropped. Now he violates the terms of his parole. You say reformed. Seems to me like he's heading down the same old path. So who's he going to see besides you?
I don't know. His girlfriend?
Oh yeah, the reason for his imprisonment. Can we...
Run over his tracks back on the night.
Precisely.
Living on, yeah, yeah. Live on, yeah, yeah. Living on, yeah, yeah. Move on, yeah, yeah. Living on, yeah, yeah. Right on, yeah, yeah. Living on, yeah, yeah. Switch strong, conditional automatic. We hear love clear enough here with no fear, even when the going gets tough, yeah. So please don't believe in that stuff. That girls that are fucking we'll meet a year off, yeah. If you heard it before.
before and not enough. Where to go there, blood singing, yeah, 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 yeah. But for now we all alright, living our lives in the sunlight, living the dream. But we all do fight, nothing's perfect even if the time's right. Work as a team, when the day turns night, it ain't easy to forgive and live in hindsight. So when they sing, we all lose sight, that's why we all looking on the side right. That's the theme, living the dream, work as a team. So when we sing, we living on, live on, living on, move on, living on, right on, living on, sweat strong, conditional love and that.
Let me break it down to the bone gristle. Dirtier than a scud missile. Teamwork makes the dream work. Girls twerk till them hips hurt. Use your inhibitions in the party. Tequila for everybody. Celebrate and be free. Be whoever you wanna be. Life's short, no messing around. Invisible chains can't hold us down. Sky's the limit like Biggie said. I flip facts and break backs. And when the Lord tells me to hold back, I push back. Break the spine of design. This is our time, move on and be free. Like Khaled, spreading the keys. Come on.
Live on, living on, move on, living on, right on, living on, sweat strong, conditional love and that. Live on, move on, right on, sweat strong, conditional love and baby. If you wanna see who you really wanna see, live on, if you wanna be who you really wanna be, live on, if you wanna free something that you only need, right on, now see, just be free, that's love, that's me. Live on, living on, move on, living on, right on, living on, sweat strong, conditional love and baby, unconditional love and baby, unconditional love and baby, unconditional love and baby, unconditional love and baby.
Come on, why are you acting like this? You've been going on about the night for ages. I don't understand. Fighting battles you can't win again.
Yo, drop jewels, dumb fool. Yo, drop jewels and dumb fools, making corrections and learn lessons. Stop hating, be patient. Less talking, more walking. More loving, less fucking. Stop reaching, more believing. Showing, more knowing. Humble teaching without preaching. Yeah. We stuck in this love thing. Nothing is real, so you gotta forgive me, yeah. We wait for this one thing, something to feel like the people who live free, yeah. We all wanna be free, like the free get laid. What
What you want and what you need. Like we need an obey. For anyone that can't see love, love it up in your day. Appreciate how we be. Value every day. That's what I say. That's what I say. Each and every day, yeah, yeah. Keep it real how you feel. Oh yeah. Hope makes your cold better. Be the rock that don't stop. Oh yeah. Can say please, but not on both knees. Explore flaws in all walls. Try to find the wise in all lies. Turn around the frown, the inner clown. Give enough and you'll live in love. Check it. We stuck in this love thing. Nothing is real, so you gotta forgive me, yeah. We wait for this one thing. Some things to feel like the people are different, yeah. You don't wanna be free, let the free get laid. What you want and what you need, like we need an obey. For anyone that can't see love, love it up in your day. Appreciate how we be, value every day. That's what I say. That's what I say. Each and every day, yeah, yeah.
Do you believe in fate, Tia?
I'm not sure if I follow you.
You obviously knew Avery. You knew his very messy breakup led him to your event looking for new love. Were you using him? Were you genuinely interested or just cock teasing?
You disgust me.
Truth hurts.
Avery's a good guy. Good intentions. Wrongly guided. I believed in him, that's all.
You used him then. What about Ali Beg Inane? Did you use him too?
Ali Beg Inane. Are you serious?
Something funny, obviously.
Ali Beg. The man you're working for is leading you astray, Detective.
How so?
Ali Beg Inane is Alistair Beganin. Do your research.
Revolution. Courage is a bear. Courage is a bear. Look at you. Analog. I knew a girl. She's gonna change the world. No ifs, buts, and maybes. She turned the establishment crazy. She would never conform. She would affect those around her.
May have written his name down wrong in a hurry earlier. That doesn't change his behaviours, his actions.
Well, it does. Your judgment skewed, your research shallow. And I mean, would we even be talking if you people knew his name was Alistair and not Ali?
Let's not dwell on the past. Reports we have show that we've been tracking him for some time. Have you read his blogs, the conspiracy theories, the threats?
To free your mind with her own design, change the tide, come on.
No, I haven't. Your reports didn't know his real name. You don't know what the truth is. He was playing with the man to see what he would do.
The man. Those are Ali's references to conspiracies which you've used yourself 3 times today already.
The reference seems fitting.
Some guy references The Matrix and Fight Club too many times and you reference him.
You mentioned fate to me earlier. Fate to me is our destiny based on events outside of our control. Ali talks about the idea that the powers that be control our futures through law, social background, media, all constructing a path we cannot avoid. It's clever.
It's nonsense, scaremongering. The type of rubbish we can do without in this day and age, especially now. Sticking it to the man. It's not new. The 60s, the 70s, every fucking decade that people decide they've awoken from some slumber when they think all is wrong. It's created by people who require excuses for their own failures in life. It's redundant. It's redundant to fight against something that cannot be fought against. Something that's all in your head, Tia.
Easy to say from a man, working for the man, paid by the man, brought up to conform for the man with no reason to question his actions until now.
And the road is yours. Fight up, fight your cause. Kick down the door. Keep wanting more. Cause you could have everything. You could have everything.
You think it's nothing because you're part of it. You live by it. That's your ethos, your creed. The frightening thing is, detective, you're so fucking oblivious to it because you're part of it. It's who you think you are.
Cause you could have everything. You could have everything. But the girl, she's gonna change the world.
I don't question my actions. People like Alistair, they prey on others when they are weak. Fill these weak minds with far-fetched fables hoping to inspire, but ultimately leading those same people into
Rooms like this.
Rooms like this. People like Alistair, they don't inspire, they hinder. Weakness comes from that.
But who made them weak? Who's there to help them up when they fall? The man?
Very good, Tia. That's why Alistair went to your pretentious little shindig. Run Ali's tracks back from the night. Think we could have cracked it.
So why am I so lonely? Kiss the nail on me. So why am I so lonely? The things that I do. So why am I so lonely? The things that I do. So why am I so lonely? I think of you, all I see is the stars. And I think of you.
Change everything you believe in for the better. And with that, be relaxed. Do not stress about how it is, but be satisfied and optimistic about how it can be.
Why do you keep lying to me?
I'm not.
If I find out you're leading me on, I'll break you, I promise.
Detective, you're scaring me.
You should be scared. You're withholding vital information, preventing me from helping others.
Believe me, detective, I've not once lied to you.
Earlier I mentioned the link between this guy here, Ige Onioke, with Eamon White. Both got involved with the wrong crowd, more so this fella Ige. Gambling debts, looking for quick solutions to maintain his alcohol and drug habits.
I'm not aware of how deep he's gotten with the wrong crowd. I know he's got an addictive personality and he's on the autism spectrum, no high functioning, but how much of an effect that would have is your guess.
To be honest, I'm not all that interested in his excuses for why he is who he is. I just want to know where he is now and when he first met Eamon White. I feel this connection's key.
I'm just trying to point out, if people are supposed to be looking out for him, then maybe they'd know more about his personality and what he was getting up to. As far as I'm aware, the event was the first time that they'd met.
I'm struggling to believe you. You seem obsessed, addicted even, in seeing the good in these people. That's not why we're here. Stop protecting them, and we might stand a chance of protecting the public.
Well, I could say you're obsessed, addicted even, seeing more into this than there actually is. It's all in your head.
All in my head. So the Zen 10 are all in my imagination, are they? 10 runaways found at the same place at the same time is no coincidence. Tell me about Ige's tracks on the night. There is a connection. You're in denial. The sooner you face up to the trouble you're in, the sooner you get free.
No stress, just breathe, yo. No stress, just breathe, yo. It's magical to dream, yo. It's magical to dream, yo. And if you picture your heart getting hooked on this world, and if you picture your heart getting hooked on this world, and if you picture your heart getting hooked on this world, you picture your heart, yeah, getting hooked on this world, yeah. Oh yeah, getting hooked on this world, yeah. Oh yeah, hooked on. No stress, just breathe, yo. Wanna mean, believe we're so free, yo. We like to dream, we're clean, we're self-esteem, yo. So tragic, magical, the dream, yo. We don't agree how we seem Monday, yo. So crooked, hooked into a fee, yo. With no luck, we're sucked into a freak show. Addicted and tricked into routine, yo. No stress, just breathe, yo. Wanna mean, believe we're so free, yo. We like to dream, we're clean, we're self-esteem, yo. So tragic, magical, the dream, yo. It's magical, the dream, yo. It's magical, the dream, yo. It's magical, the dream, yo. And if you picture your heart getting hooked on this world, and if you picture your heart getting hooked on this world, if you picture your heart getting hooked on this world, getting hooked on this heart, getting hooked on this world. Oh yeah, hooked on. Oh yeah, hooked on. No stress, just breathe, yo. No stress, just breathe, yo. No stress, just breathe, yo.
As we travel through life, we get distracted, conflicted, oppressed by pressure. We forget to be grateful. Thank you for the opportunity to live for today, as tomorrow is not promised to us. Savor every last piece, and remember you can't live if you don't breathe.
Your fire is the high. Your fire is the high. Your fire is the high. Ever since I can remember, I've been addicted to this feeling, but ever since I can remember, I've been addicted to this feeling. Inspired by a high, denying I can't fly. Won't buy what you're implying, I defy that I can't fly. I'm lying by my side, my mind would call it pride. Admire the desire to be higher than my pride. Some cry because they tried, that's why I cannot hide. Inside you through a wire is the fire, that's the high. Your fire is the high. Your fire is the high. I still love it too. It's crazy, but maybe so should you. Maybe I still love it too. It's crazy, but maybe so should you. This type of movement on it, but it's grown. Can hate me, but say that you know it's true. This type of movement on it, but it's grown. So it's time for you to move with me. 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 It's time. to move. Ever since I can remember, I was addicted to this feeling, but I'm trapped in consequences I can't even see. Weaving free, yeah. Got me feeling like statistics, and I'm not a victim of this system. That's why take a little bit of heart that's left in me. No, let's get in it. Hooked on the high, hooked on the high, hooked on the high, hooked on the high, hooked on the high. I still love it too. It's crazy, but maybe so should you. Maybe I still love it too. It's crazy, but maybe so should you. This type of movement on an open and scroll. Can hate me, but say that you know it's true. This type of movement on an open and scroll. So it's time for you to move with me. 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 It's time for you to move.
Sad, confused, battling, believe me. It's the way it leaves me. Life needs light. You just feel like a shadow. The path to my heart is narrow. Right now, I just feel lost and alone. I'm just skipping time zones. My soul just can't find home. I keep my head to the sky, still looking for the one. I'm just so addicted. So addictions just stuck in my system. Every day I keep wishing, but my brain won't listen. I guess I'll never grow up. I'm just trapped in a self-made maze. I've lost all my memories. All my memories of those happy days. Still doused in darkness. Just lost in addiction. Lost in you. Just stayed. Lost in addiction.
No stress, just breathe, yo. No stress, just breathe, yo.
Do you believe in second chances, detective?
Depends. Are people allowed to make mistakes? Then I'd say yeah, as long as they try and atone for those mistakes.
Them 10 you speak of, they're all people who've made mistakes, right? Can't they be forgiven and left alone?
Honestly, Tia, that's not my call.
That's the man's call.
I just want to find them, find out if they're all alive, and ensure they're not planning on hurting others again.
What kind of pain are you talking about? Physical? Psychological? Some of the people you speak of have not caused both.
Pain is pain. I'm employed to protect the public from it. Look at Amy Millington. Left her father to die, ran away. How do we know she won't do it again?
Each situation is different. Not every case or suspect is the same. I mean, what pain had she endured to come to the place she found herself in?
Good question. Probably homeless now, on the run, broke. According to records, a frequent runaway. She ran away just before she turned 18 as well. But why?
I think you need to look to the parents on this one.
Why does everyone blame the parents, schools, everything and everyone but the source of the pain? That's what's wrong with the world. That's why I've got this job. People's excuses. We all know very well what's good and what's bad. Some people just thrive on the bad. It's inherent in their character. So you tell me, what happened to a bad person just being a bad person?
I don't think anything happened to people thinking that way. I mean, it's a lazy way of thinking, detective. So lazy, you might as well all be asleep, being told what to do, how to think, what to buy, who to love, even what to eat. People need to wake up. You need to wake up.
Oh, I missed this. More conspiracy theories. I thought we crossed those off the list with Ali Beghanane. I'm quite clear on what I need to be aware of, what I'm consciously capable of. Are you, Miss Godweir? Help me understand Amy. Run her tracks back to me and see if we've slept on anything.
My feel no pain, they take it away. Heart rhythm's a problem, so give her the problem. Cause I feel pain, they take it away.
Keep ignoring me, break my heart like you never had a heart in the start. Times are changing, light's dark, and a good soul into a shop. Keep ignoring me, break my heart like you never had a heart in the start. Times are changing, light's dark, turn a good soul into a shop. Got a collection of glass hearts, all shattered. Ego's bruised, but it's not bad. Wish I could take a pill, take the pain away. All girls won't leave me alone, they'll never fade away. Try to move forward, my past keeps pulling me back to the future. I'm no doctor, so no quick fix. We're all rats in the maze, trapped in the cave. Stand back and you'll be amazed. Look at what I've done for you. I turn dirt into diamonds, but not with you. You're straight full gazy and I see straight through. It's not easy to love someone and hate yourself. Demon in the mirror, you can't erase yourself. Disappear in darkness, loneliness remains. Not for me, I'm the king of love games. Soon to be the master. Use pain as a lesson from here on after. Never let fear dictate your future. Never. Leave your pain in the past. Like my old aspirations, broken dreams that I had.
My heart rhythm's a problem, so given a problem. Cause I feel no pain, they take it away. Heart rhythm's a problem, so given a problem. Cause I feel no pain, they take it away.
Not doing your word game?
I just fear it's a red herring. I got wise to it, put it that way. Not much I can do with the remaining letters either. It's these connections between everyone that's making more sense to me at the moment. For instance, the realisation of the hidden pain that Amy went through naturally is a stage after the addictive personality of Ige. And before them, maybe the blind faith or pursuits of Alistair. I don't know. Maybe it wasn't your intention to get them all together in the same place, but theirs. Maybe they were always communicating, but without you. You were just a vessel used for their plan. You think you're such a mystery, don't you, Miss Godweir? This whole thing, it's not beyond the realms of possibility. The quirky poem invites are links, obvious ones. Either that, or you knew about it all along, that only these 10 people would attend, and they were going to use your venue to strike back against the way society's treated them. Having nothing to lose can be a dangerous feeling. Maybe you poached on that. Look at Amy, for example, and anything could have been in Sutorn's rucksack.
Can we go with your message board theory?
Still trying to be funny, clever.
Sorry, I just want to go home. Why can't you see I just ran a night to bring different thinking people together? How was I to know that they'd be that different or their connections be deemed dangerous by you or the man? I'm a simple girl, really. I just want people to be happy. I want people to see more than what they're being fed. A bigger picture, more perspectives, positive ones. Is that so bad, Detective?
I could say you're lying, but we're past that. Harold Steve Wes Felton, or Harry Felton for short. What do you know about him?
Why do you do that?
Do what?
Mention their middle names like it has any relevance.
Harry used many names. Some only knew Katie as Hope Drummett. I thought that was obvious.
Well, you never used mine. No one calls me Tia.
Oh, your middle name wasn't on file. What is it?
Aishi.
Aishi.
Yeah, Aishi. Why do your people do that? Why do they leave out vital information? Are they doing it deliberately? I wonder we're still here and not getting anywhere. Or anyone who knows me, the real me, knows that I like my friends to call me Aishi. has several meanings. One's originally Hindi. Is that enough detail for you? Oh, I know you like your detail. Shame the man's not giving you enough of it.
Right. More secrets, eh?
From me. Get up. Get up. Save you then. Who's there to save me? I feel it makes me wonder. Chase me under. Baby, I clear you worth who I wanna be. Reflection shows I love ya. I'm not a number. It's not selfish to love yourself. If you need to love someone, you need to love you back. If you can't tell, you believe yourself. Gotta save yourself. Get on one's track. It's not selfish to love yourself. If you need to love someone, you need to love you back. If you can't tell, you believe yourself. Gotta save yourself. Get on one's track. Save myself from me. Save myself from me. Save myself from me. Save myself from me. Get up.
Yeah.
Get up.
I save myself from the stress and others dictating. Sitting in an office 9 to 5, trees on fixating. I was told, play a role, be approachable in life, and dressing like your white's cool and not intimidating. Where was I? The devil's like convincing me to fall in line. Shitting on my heritage, fuck if I'ma let it slide. Where were you at 22? I'd never seen a pedestal. Continued out at night, run the hustle cause it welcomes you. Feeling blessed cause I could've been, would've been acting hood with them when the feds come and took them. Never was an innocent mind of a militant. He discovers he's fighting on the side who calls him immigrant. Rag wearers, distraught parents meet pall bearers. Either gangs or the law cause they all careless. I don't wanna be another stat that's in Hennessy. Remember me for always calling out shit that you should see.
Save myself from me. Save myself from me. Save myself from me. Save myself from me. Get up. Get up.
A bit of wool around my heart. You can't break me while the hands of time go round. Wish I believe in me like I believe in you. Have faith, we'll make it through. Trump's in power, the Brexit exit. Hating immigrants, it's all pathetic. I don't want my sons growing up in this shit. I thought so barbaric, not futuristic. Hate is pain, rebuild the system. Open your hearts and listen. I lose everything except my soul. I've been trying to change the world since 13 years old. The things that I've seen, drama that I've been through. My life is a game, so press continue. dIGIHIRO's here, change the future. What we draw life, what we draw music. Life ain't precious until you lose it. We'll fight for power, then abuse it. Life ain't precious until you lose it. We'll fight for power, just to lose it. So when it all falls down, you be saved by sound. Let's fight for freedom, protect the crown. So when it all falls down, you be saved by sound. Let's fight for freedom and rep my town.
Save myself from.
We got information from the army that Harry's absent without official leave.
Didn't know that.
Really? You knew the backstory about the others, but not our Harry?
He obviously had to keep it from me.
Not nice, is it?
What?
People you have to rely on keeping things from you.
It is what it is.
You don't ask, you don't get, right?
Wise man said.
Indeed. You already know what's going to happen next.
Peace. From the pushing and the shoving, evil looking and the fronting for nothing but just peace. From the violent environment and the tyrant sirens, you need silence. Peace. At least for a couple of days, a clear mind to keep the troubles away. Let's go. Peace. No road work, slow jerks, all speeding fools bleeping you blow. Peace. From the pushing and the shoving, evil looking and the fronting for nothing but just peace. From the violent environment and the tyrant sirens, you need silence and peace. At least for a couple of days, a clear mind to keep the trouble away. Let's go. Peace. I'm like a lost nomad, search for answers. I don't think I'll get them, but that's not the point. I said I got issues, but I'm not the only one. Deep down I'm good regardless what I think people think about me. I gotta start from scratch, at least I'll have a clean slate. Poor, stupid and lost, but resilient, wise and free. Someone told me take the chains off, make the monster inside you a friend. You gotta trust the monster won't kill you instead. Feel safe thinking, why would your monster kill what's keeping it alive? But still knowing that the monster could snap at any time. But I'm starting to believe that'll make you live better than a wise thing. Live better, no freedom makes you see clearly over the horizon. Not surprising, nobody's got it figured out yet. Life can be challenging, but we're not alone, let's not forget. Sometimes your environment needs to change so you can see it. Or you get knocked flat on your back before you can believe it. But if you really want to live for as long as you exist for, get real and love yourself a little bit more. Do that and everything will be just fine. Save yourself then the world, because the world is still mine. Yeah. Conquer this then the world. 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 Peace. Conquer this then the world. Peace. No roadworks, slow jerks, or speeding fools bleeping you but peace. From the pushing and the shoving, evil looking and the fronting over nothing but just peace. From the violent environment and the tyrant sirens, you need silence and peace. At least for a couple of days, a clear mind to keep the trouble away. Let's go. Peace.
When I go looking for peace, there's a corner of the world which I call my own. No man or beast lives there. The sand is white and the sky is littered with 1,000 stars. And the sea, when the sea crashes against the black rocks, my escapism. I take time to heal, recenter my soul as our everyday struggles slowly break us down. We become numb. I forget every day is a struggle. I fight to survive. Every decision we make, no matter how great or small, has a ripple effect. We all affect one another. In this digital generation who strive to be connected, we are more disconnected than ever. Let's make a change. Remember, prosper.
Peace together, but our children.
I knew it! You have been lying to me.
I haven't.
The performer dying at the scene. Why don't you tell me? And who is this 11th member?
Amore didn't die. We called an ambulance. You know this.
Shut up. You're a liar. He's dead. The story gets changed every fucking time you tell it. Leading me on. Aishi, the 11th member. I told you I'd break you if you kept lying to me. And you've lied to me for the last time, Aishi.
Right. I'm not answering any more of your questions until I speak to a lawyer. My lawyer.
Really? We've got ways of making you talk, especially enemies of the system.
The system. Right. Whose system? Surely a real detective would say the government and not the system. You can't even keep up with the lies you tell yourself anymore. Now, I've been helpful. Everything you've asked, I've answered. And all I get is accusations, unprofessional threats, and defamation of character. Now you're threatening me because I have a middle name. Using my fucking middle name like you know me. My lawyers are gonna have a field day against you and the man you work for. You don't like my name? Well, here it is. Tia Aishi Godweir. Tia Aishi Godweir. Tia Aishi fucking...
Shut up! Shut up! The name. The name of the performer was Amore Bay. He discharged himself from hospital after picking up some unknown illness.
Talk to my lawyer.
Answer me!
Yes.
That still leaves 14 letters.
What are you going on about?
That's it. Tia Aishi Godwear. 14 letters. What does it mean, though?
Where are my lawyers? You've had me long enough.
What does it mean? What does it mean? What is DIGIHIRO? Your name? Tia Aishi Godwear, what is DIGIHIRO?
I strongly advise you return home, where we will meet you for further tests. It is advised you do not come into contact with other people. Where are you now?
What are you talking about? I'm backstage at a bar in Bedford Falls, about to perform.
Mr. Bate, please do not engage with the public, not until we've completed our tests.
Look, a very important person relied on me. Going out there and putting on a show. I'm not letting her down.
Mr. Bate, you don't understand what you have. It could...
I'll speak to you after the show. Before you go, leave your mark. Make this extraordinary journey mean something. Stand for something, no longer falling for anything. Do what you do with passion, and once released from fear, true freedom can be realised before you go.
Can't be. What reason? What gain? Why make up a name? Who do you work for? Why go to this trouble? Eh? Why? What's this? You plan to escape? Attack me? No. Tell me where they are, you lying bitch. This ends now. Where are they?
It's an illusion. Illusion.
Life flash past my face and I start to freeze. Not done enough with life, need my time, I beg and please. Trust my life, I feel the binge, got me down to my knees. Down to my knees, so I dotted all the I's, crossed out all the T's. The Reaper came to me with promises, but it's a tease. I'm ready, I fear nothing, you can't break me. So heavy, think I'm bluffing, get here, take me. I'm ready, I fear nothing, you can't break me. So heavy, think I'm bluffing, get here, take me. Yo, get here, take me. I'm ready, I fear nothing, you can't break me. I'm ready, I fear nothing, you can't break me. I'm ready, I fear nothing, you can't break me.
Don't fear the leader, no
Thank you, darling. Take us home to where you feel you belong. Peace in the heart and in the mind. Be free and believe anything can be possible. The outcome all depends on how you want to see it. The final barrier or chapter does exist if you're released from fear, even in death. This one goes out to my good friend Aisha, celebrating me, and now you beautiful people becoming members of dIGIHIRO. Without a doubt, more members soon. That'll take us home. And share my pain. I love you, Uncle Pad, but life is not the same. Our family's never broke, but we're rich with love. I wanna share my wisdom before I go above. Death is not the end, never, of a story. It's just a new chapter, always spreading glory. We're drinking Jack and rum, I can feel laughter. It's like you're not gone, stuck in the here and after. I believe souls are connected by visible chains that can never be broken. I remember all the lessons that you taught me, to keep my heart open, learn from your mistakes, and to help others and respect your lover, live honest and true. I really can't wait to see you again. I can't. Those arms open, with my arms open, your arms open, with my arms open. It's been a hard couple of years. Still thinking of all the things you told me. I love you, Gamma. Cousin Beef, still see you at the bar, you know. Every time I drink, I think that you're next to me. I know we're drinking together. I know you guys are all down, looking down on all of us, smiling. And I hope when we all reunite, we'll be home again together. Always close, with your arms open.
Illusion. Is that what my life has been? Am I dreaming? Have I been drugged? Is someone playing a sick game with me? How long have I been playing this role for? Fraud working for the man. It doesn't make sense. What is dIGIHIRO? dIGIHIRO. Wait. It does make sense. All of it. The music, the moods, the enlightenment, the cause, all the things we take for granted. Against the depression, apathy, people's perceptions and judgments, it's all linked and the reason for most of the suffering in all of us. The Zen 10 all needed a place to stay, away from it all. Escapism, freedom, a shared freedom, not in solitude but for liberation. They are all ideas trying to escape so they can become a reality. Is it possible? As Tia said, it only takes 10 to start a movement. I didn't hurt her. I couldn't hurt her in reality. But what next for her and her fight against depression in a digital world of apathy? We all have it in us, that urge to do something for a good cause. Maybe it's the fear of failure, rejection, being laughed at or being hurt that locks those ideas away to protect ourselves internally. We carry on in our own bubbles thinking this is what it is to live the life. However, if the absolution of death is ever considered as your only alternative to true freedom of thought, then the fear and illusion of keeping these thoughts locked up often disappears, with Zen-like enlightenment. And it's happening now, clear as the dawn of a new day. However big or small the dream, I realise there is no Zen 10, only me. Any movement begins here. It cannot start without. Only I can care about me, this generation, a generation brought up with barriers created by our own limited perspectives. New perspectives are not given in this world of apathy. They must be searched for and taken. It is my right. It is our right. What is dIGIHIRO? I am dIGIHIRO.
Never grow up, always move on, and knowing this, don't give up. Right and we wrong, we trophy kids. Never grow up, always move on, and knowing this, don't give up. Right and we wrong. So where are we from? They said Bedford Falls tonight. 'Cause we digital heroes, and it's a wonderful life. So why can't we see? Without a soul that we think feels right, just would be. Should celebrate, but all I ever see is all I energy and all I ever feel. Rolling for power to believe. Sometimes it makes us hate the world. Those feelings won't go away. So let it fester like a stay on to recreate the world for all that we won't say. Take pleasure. We don't have to win. Don't have to change the world. We're doing okay, so no pressure. We don't have to win, like we're gonna save the world. 'Cause if we're okay, no pressure. Bedford Falls tonight. 'Cause we're digital heroes, and it's a wonderful life. So why can't we see? Without a soul that we think feels right, just would be. Yeah, should celebrate, but all I ever see is all I energy and all I apathy and rolling by power to believe.
What you really gotta ask yourself, what would life be without you? Just decisions we make affect all of us. Every word, every text, any friend, any ex. Trust is a damn test. It's a thin line between failure or success. Take a sec, think about the ones we already laid to rest. Life is a mess, we all arrive in pieces. The bonds we build defines us, and that's my thesis. Take yourself out of the equation, we all fall down. It's a struggle to survive, but this is life and this is real. This is your last chance, say what you want, how you feel. Never lose sight of the light, as it shines so bright. Now I see all of the light. I'm here to make my mark, cause we are the spark to ignite the fire. Our burning desire can be seen for miles. For miles. My swag, my position, my style. With a heart of a hero, never full of common zero. All I've got is my swag, my position, my style. With a heart of a hero, never full of common zero. All I've got is my swag, my position, my style. With a heart of a hero, never full of common zero. All I've got is my swag, my position, my style. With a heart of a hero, never full of common zero. Revolution. Courage is a bear. Courage is a bear. Look at you. Analog. I knew a girl. She's gonna change the world. No ifs, buts, and maybes. She turned the establishment crazy. She would never conform. She would affect those around her. Positive impact, always moving forward, never looking back. I knew things would change, never be the same. Spark of the revolution, passion and pride, that's the fusion. Break the illusion, right now you gotta listen. dIGIHIRO's on a mission, plans coming to fruition. To free your mind with our own design, change the tide, come on.
And the world is yours. Fight your cause. Kick down the door.